Okay, this is a properly adjusted Chiu clone. If you will look, well, let me try it first. Fires. Okay. If you will look at the back right here, I'm going to lock it. Get it closer. Look at the logo while I'm locking it. I'm not even touching that logo, and it's turning by itself a little bit. I'm not even touching it. There you go. That's it when it's locked. Okay, it twisted. Okay, now it's locked. Safe. Okay, now while it's locked, we're not gonna mess with that. First, I'm gonna show you, because like I said, it's properly adjusted. I'm gonna show you the top. That is the top. That is the top screw for adjustment. Just look how the darn thing wobbles. That's what I mean by it wobbling. This part is your adjustment, because what you do is basically you will put your atomizer first, or your RDA, or whatever it is that you use. You put it first, tighten it all the way, and then you're gonna, the bigger post right there, that is your contact for your atomizer. So this is basically your adjustment for the battery. If I make it close, that way it doesn't wobble. Shakes. There's free play. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's free play. So I have to kind of loosen it up. Now, since I'm loosening it up, I got that wobble. And that's what's scary, because there's only so much. This is just how long the darn thing is. If you will look at it carefully, that is just how long it is. It's not very long. That's it. That's where it sits without me even screwing it in. It won't stand up. Okay, I guess I gotta give it like a little turn, that way it doesn't fall. But that's where it sits. Look at how far that is. Now the proper adjustment, one. So that's a full turn right there. A full turn. And I'll put it in. So that's just one full turn. And then that's the right fit. One full turn. That's not a lot of allowance. Okay. So it's not firing because it's locked. So now I'm gonna unlock it. Again, I'm not. Hold on. I just loosened the back part. Okay, I'm gonna unlock it right now. Remember that it loosened up. That it went with the lock earlier. Now look at how much gap there is. Every time you lock and unlock the darn thing, it will do that. So like what I said, the best thing to do is once you get your proper adjustment, put a Loctite on it. Okay. And now it's kind of hard to push because I'll show you later. Okay, my phone rang. Where were we at? Okay, this is now the gap underneath. I need the background to show you. Now that is the gap underneath after I unlocked it. Remember that it loosened up because while I was locking it, it was going with the lock. Okay, because it did not have a Loctite. Like what I said, I mean, things can be fixed. It's not really that bad. There's just my warning were just safety warnings. You know, it's not meant to discourage you from buying it. All I'm saying is that I do not have the time to explain to every buyer what they need to do to be safe. So that's what it was. So now that the lock is disengaged, look at it. Put it on top of the table, turn it sideways. If you can hear it, it's firing. Let me take the atomizer top off. Okay, now that the atomizer top is off, I'm gonna put it on top of the table. It's firing. Okay, that's non-thing. It's too heavy. It will fire. Alright, that's one of the problems. It will fire. Shit, better not burn my dual coil. Let me adjust it again. Okay, now it's properly adjusted again. See the gap? It's not that big of a gap no more. Now that's properly adjusted again. Put it on top of the table. It doesn't fire anymore. What happens is when it gets wobbly and it goes with the thread when you're locking it, now there's too much slack at the back that when you put it on top of the table, the contact goes on by itself. Now you need to push it for the contact. See? What happens is it loosens up. There's basically barely any tolerance. So please, Loctite that darn thing. Goodbye.